So we're behind. We're in Long Street at the moment. We started at the parade and moved into the main street, Adley Street, and then moved on into Loop Street, and now we're in Long Street. And it doesn't matter which street we're in. It's just lined with thousands and thousands of Springbok supporters in the green and gold, and it's just amazing. All sizes, all colours, young and old. I think it was Long Street that had a very party vibe where everyone seemed to have a drink in their hand, and I think they're done for the day after the Springboks will pass by.
Craig, we also know that the celebrations are continuing throughout the day. Earlier on, we saw the more formal part with Jordan Hill-Lewis, the Mayor of Cape Town, Minister of Sports, Zizi Kodwa. We heard from the Springbok captain as well, a similar message to what we've been hearing since the win and what's happened in Cape Town, in Joburg.
Very, very, very similar as well. Sia was a little bit more... you seem to, I'm not sure with the speaker, but he seemed to have words for our president, Cyril Ramaphosa, yesterday at the Union Building, just asking him, imploring him to use what the Springboks have. They have so much diversity in their team, and diversity can often be, can cause problems, but it can be such a strength as well. And he was hoping that the Springboks, that government could follow lead, and also use all the diversity of so many South Africans of all colours, all creeds, and everything, and use it more as a strength than it has in the past, and when it's been very much a negative.
Mm-hmm. And so we also know that after this, Craig, the city centre, they're going to go to Langa, Bonteheuwel as well. What's the importance of making sure that the celebration is not just in more well-off areas in Cape Town?
I think it's a wonderful idea. They did that in 2019 as well, and it's just to show that the Springboks are there for all South Africans, and even in these disadvantaged areas, and the Cape Flats often lots of gang warfare and all sorts of things and drugs. So I think that's a wonderful idea, that they go to these disadvantaged areas, and that they're there for all South Africans, no matter who you are. The Springboks are there to represent you. And we spoke to some of the Springboks and some of the staff. They're very tired. They had a long audience time in France to win the trophy. They're quite keen also to get home, to get back to their families. But it's here today in Cape Town. It's at KwaZulu-Natal tomorrow, and then East London on Sunday, and then after that, I'm sure they'll have a much needed break. But they're there to serve South Africa. They did it on the field, and when we're watching them from behind now, you got Sia Khaleesi, Cheslin Kolbe, the rest of the team lifting that trophy, and they're aware that wherever they go, these people they've sometimes taken hours to get there. So they really are dedicated, and they really love the people of South Africa. They put a smile on their face. They lift that trophy. When Cheslin Kolbe and Sia Khaleesi had a few words after the mayor of Cape Town, shame their voices, as you can imagine, they're both pretty hoarse with their voices. But the Springboks love South Africa, and South Africans love the Springboks.
All right, Craig Murray, thank you so much. Following the Springbok Victory Tour that's now in the Western Cape, in the city of Cape Town, earlier on, as you heard, at Grand Parade, moving away from there, moving into Long Street and the upper parts of the Cape Town CBD. Let's go to SABC News reporter Corbin August. He is in Langa waiting for the Springboks and joins us live. Corbin, a very good afternoon to you. Describe what's happening around you.
Well, good afternoon to you and to the viewers. Indeed, we are in Langa at the moment, where the energy is electrifying. Residents and Cape Townians and Springbok supporters have come out in their numbers to welcome the Springboks here in Langa. Over here, I'll ask my colleague Lucanio just to pair a little. We've got the kids and the residents singing and dancing, expecting the arrival of their heroes, the world champions of rugby, the Springboks. And you can feel the energy, you can feel the vibe, you can feel the excitement. Of course, the Springboks are on their way to Langa now. They were doing the victory parade. They started at Parliament, after they went to the parade, and then they did a loop through the city centre. And their next stop on that trip is now going to be Langa. So we are expecting them to come maybe within the next half an hour, maybe to the next hour, to come to Langa. But joining us now, we have one of the residents here who's dressed in a lovely Springbok regalia and wearing the outfit. Let's talk to her a little bit, find out how she feels. Hi there, hi. Thank you so much for talking to us. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Pelisa Dlebu.
Okay, wonderful. So we've seen you out here. We've seen everybody coming out to support and everybody's excited. Just how are you feeling? What's your vibe?
I'm feeling so excited. I'm actually coming all the way from Delft because the bus is not going all the way that side. So I decided, let me catch it in Langa. I'm feeling so excited. I'm proud of the boys. I'm proud of our country. I am so happy.
Okay, wonderful. And what are you hoping to see here today when they come through?
I've actually missed the bus the last time because I was at work. So this time I decided to leave work a little bit early in order for me to catch the boys. I'm hoping to see my hero, which is Colby. Hey! Thank you so much.
Yes, and that was one of the amazing Springbok supporters here in Langa, saying that she traveled quite a distance to come and see the bus today, to come and get a chance to speak to the Springboks. We're going to see if we can get one or two more of the fans here. We have someone coming here in. Hello, look at this, I'm wonderful. Yourself, how are you?
I'm good. Excited, of course, because of what we are going through here today. It's the first time that any team in the world has won the World Cup 4 times. I mean, it can only happen to a country that's rugby crazy, and that is who we are. We might seem like we're not as excited as other towns, but with time, we're just getting more excited. Why? Because they're boys who, as Sia mentioned in his interviews, who come from humble beginnings, but they made it. And what does it do for these young ones that are around here? It says to them, it's possible. And that is what we want. Not only as South Africans, but just as human beings. I mean, we've come a long way. But today, we are 4 times world champions. Forget about the fact that we nearly had heart attacks. But they actually had a tougher time this time around than in 2019. So we're very excited and very proud of them. We're going to be here again next time.
And what are you hoping to see now when the bus comes around?
I wish to see most of those guys, but there are specific ones. Obviously, Cheslin Colby. You know, Brackenfell High School is probably very proud of him. But Sia, Bonambi, Damien Willemse, Damien de Allende, R.G. Snyman, and the guy known to be Elizabeth. He's also going to be here. I mean, we're very excited, honestly.
It looks like we also be joined now by a lot of the young ones here, also perhaps future rugby stars in the making. Okay. It looks like there's a lot of excitement here in Langa, and the Springboks expected to arrive anytime soon.